Gary, was that a tough result considering the performance?
I think it was. I thought that first half we were really, really good. I think anyone in the stadium, judging by the boos at half-time from their fans, would realise that we dominated the first half. We played really, really well. We got into some terrific positions, and I think that's where you just need a little bit more quality at times. And I can't be too disappointed with the players for that. But of course, that lack of quality in the final third just stopped us from getting that goal that you need when you play that well in an opening period. For tactically, we got it spot on. We changed our midfield to 1 and a 2 rather than 2 at the base and 1 advanced, because we felt as our energy could cause them problems. And I thought Davo coming in did terrifically well, and Michael, we got in their faces, made it very difficult for them to play. And like I said, I think their frustration at half-time, they played very direct first half. I don't think 1 or 2 of their players or their fans were overly pleased with that, judging by the comments we heard. So, listen, that's you're always hoping for a little bit of quality in the game. We couldn't quite show it. I think they did. A great ball in from the left back of Marvey. It's a pacey ball. It's going away from our back four, and Gestead scores with a thunderous header. And sometimes there's not an awful lot you can do about some goals against. We then get a wonderful chance with Jacques Magoma second half that really we should do better, and then to make that 1-1, I think they would have been under immense pressure. As it was, we couldn't quite get that goal. But listen, I hope the fans, they'll be disappointed with the scoreline, I'm sure, but I hope they're really, really pleased with the way we played.
They showed us plenty of respect. Is that how far the side's come since you've come in?
Well, I think it is, and I think it showed a little bit of perhaps their desperation to get a result as well, for them to drop a little bit deeper, for them to hit long to Gestead and to get nothing off it. They've not had, I don't think they've had one meaningful chance first half, and we've had quite a few. Like I said, I think it was a little bit of desperation at half-time, where they change it and they put Grealish on. They put him in around Gleese's area, which made it difficult for us to pass the ball, and it gave them 1 or 2 better options further up the pitch. But as I say, there was still not that many clear-cut chances until we have to chase the game and throw caution to the wind for the last 10-15 minutes. And of course, you're always going to leave a little bit of space. But it'd be nice to have the quality and the luxury of being able to bring 2 fantastic players like that on. But listen, I'm really proud of the players. I hope the fans are too. I said to them in there, we've got to use this to inspire us now. We've got to remember, and I said to the players before the game, that Villa are 4th from bottom in their league, and we can win a game to go 3rd in ours, and that's what we've got to concentrate on. We've more than matched them. We were really, really good on the evening. Couldn't get the win, we've got to accept that they beat us fair and square, and we've got to hold our hats off to them, but we've got to use this to inspire us in the league games to come.
We've got Rotherham on Saturday and a good chance to continue our excellent form.
Yeah, it is, but it's only a good chance if we, make sure that this game's out of our system, and we make sure we've got the relevant energy and play with the same energy. I think that's going to be really important, that we've got to play with the same energy, and we can't put a flat performance out there. And Saturday's a huge game for us. I have to be honest, I know for the fans it's a wonderful game tonight, but when the draw came out, there was a little part of me that thought, it's going to make our schedule hellish almost, and we're going to have to cope with that, and it might mean that 1 or 2 of the performances are perhaps not as bright as they could be. But that's our challenge, Our challenge is always to see if we can do more and do better. And I'm sure we've proved tonight that we're, as good as some of the Premier League sides.
And with all those games this month, 1 to 11 left everything out on that pitch, didn't they?
They have, I think, yeah, like I said, we wanted to do that. I said before the game that, the first day I walked in the building, I told them that Blues fans will, they'll get behind you if you show commitment, show energy, show endeavour, show a little bit of fight. Listen, if you can show quality at the end of that, fantastic. But I think that comes almost last at times. And I said exactly the same thing tonight. I reiterated those words. I think at times we were tougher first half. We showed more commitment first half. And like I said, we've got the fans behind us. But of course, in a game, you've also got to show that little bit of quality. And, in the final third, we just couldn't quite come up with that.